Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Vara and Dark Fusion Technology Wednesday International presentation. My name is your Star Vara Commander, Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this afternoon. Now, one thing I do like to say is that we totally understand that there are so many different things that you could be doing with your time. And the fact that you decided to come on out here and hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So, again, thank you so very much for being here. Now, I don't know about you, but this has been a wonderfully productive week so far. I have been in the beta testing with the Starvara game, and it has been such a phenomenal experience. But more than that, we just recently had a dev diary where you and I were able to learn so much more about what Vara and Dark Fusion technology has in store for us. Now, one of the things that I love about being a part of this family is all of our community members. Me living in Colorado in the States, I don't really get a chance to get out and get a chance to meet new people. But here, being a part of this family, being a part of this community, I have been able to not only learn but grow with people from all over the world. So that is one of the best parts about being a part of the Vara family. And speaking of all these wonderful people, let's go ahead and start saying hello to them. Now, one of the best parts about being on StreamYard is that it does not matter what platform you are on. We are actually streaming on many different platforms and throughout many different groups, but it doesn't matter because I have the opportunity to see all of your comments. So please, as you guys come on in, type your name and where you are from in the chat box. That way I can let everyone know who is here with us on our presentation. So to get this started, I see we have Mr. Mark Bolzern, and he's coming all the way in from Anchorage, Alaska. Hello, Mark. Thank you so very much for being here and being a part of our community. It is always good to see you. I see we have another wonderful friend of Vara. His name is Mr. Joseph Walden. Hello, Joseph. How are you? He is saying hello to everyone. Thank you so very much for being here and being a part of our community. Now I see we have another wonderful friend of ours here with us. Hello, Mr. Brad Ball. Thank you so very much for being here, sir. He is always here. He always shows up on time and is always ready to learn. Thank you for being a part of our community. Now I see we have another friend of ours with us. His name is Mr. Neil Brooks. Hello, Neil. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here. It is always good to see you. Now I see we have more friends coming on in. I see today Mr. Henry Jacobs is here with us. Hello, Henry. How are you? Thank you so very much for being a part of our Vara community. I see we have another star of Vara, and he is actually climbing through the ranks. I am talking about Mr. Clairvaux Albert. Hello, Mr. Albert. How are you today? Thank you so very much for being here with us. It is a pleasure to have you as part of our community. Another one of our Vara friends is here, and his name is Mr. Rich Ghost. Hello, Rich. How are you? I hope I said that correctly, sir. Thank you so very much for being here and being a part of our Vara community. I see we have a queen of Vara here. Yes, I am talking about Miss Janelle Appling. Hello, queen. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here. It is always a pleasure to see you, and thank you so much for being a part of our community. I see we have another Vara friend with us. Their name is Bungie. Hello. Thank you so very much for being here with us this afternoon. We are very, very happy to see you today. I see we have another lovely lady of Vara's here. Her name is Mrs. Jacqueline Briggs. Hello, Jacqueline. And she is coming all the way in from St. Petersburg, Florida. It is so very good to see you this afternoon. Thank you so very much for being here with us. And of course, we have another pillar of the Vara community that's with us today. Hello, Miss Dawn Marie. She is coming on in all the way from Laughlin, Nevada. Thank you so very much for being here with us this afternoon. It is always a pleasure to see you. Now I see we have another lovely friend of ours with us. Her name is Rolanda. Rolanda is coming in all the way from Ghana. Yes, Rolanda, well, you are at the right place. You will definitely find out how things work here, and I am sure you would be pleasantly pleased with what you hear. We have another wonderful friend with us. His name is Zachary. Hello, Zachary. Thank you so very much for being with us this afternoon. It is so very good to see you. And Miss Dawn Maria saying, I am back. Thank you so very much for being here, Dawn. It is good to see you. Now, I see we have another lovely lady. Vara is here with us. Her name is Miss Ann Perez, and she is reporting in from Rochester, New York. Miss Perez, thank you so very much for being a part of our wonderful Vara family. Now, I see we have another lovely lady here. Oh, Zachary. Hello. I see we have another lovely lady here, and her name is Miss Melissa Pieria. Hi, Melissa. It is so very good to see you here. Thank you so very much for coming on out and hearing what we have to say today. I see we have another wonderful friend of Vara's here, and their name is Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel, and he is coming all the way in from Ghana. Thank you so very much for being here this afternoon. All right, everybody, we are at the top of the hour, so that means we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Again, thank you all so very much for being here on our Wednesday International Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your Star Vara Commander, Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this afternoon. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right. Thank you, Miss Casa, for that introduction. Commander Casas, who is close to hitting the position of captain, getting closer and closer every day. Great job. And thank you for being our hostess, and everybody else. Welcome. This is our international presentation where we are specifically doing this for those of you in Europe, Asia, and Africa. This is for you guys. So every Monday and Wednesday, we do this at this time. So all you have to do is invite. And like, who was that? Rolanda from Ghana says, how does this work? Well, stick around. I promise you, I'm going to give you all the information that you need, and I will keep this short and sweet. And as Ms. Costa said, my name is Brandon Ivy from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto education for a living. That's what I do, but I've also spent 25 years in the direct selling space where I'm a 7-figure earner. I was able to walk off my job or retire from corporate America 11 years ago at the age of 36 years old. I've been self-employed ever since. I came into the crypto space because I wanted to be on the investor class. I wanted to allow my money to work for me, and I did so well with that I created crypto educational courses to help the masses. I felt like I was in the Matrix. I'm the only one who took the red pill. So I had to expose this to as many people as possible, at least give you the opportunity to take advantage of it. And then I got a phone call from a good friend of mine I've been in business with for almost 10 years named Mr. Peter Blackwell, who's the #1 money earner inside of Vara, who said, Brandon, you got to take a look at this. It is actually right up your alley. And I wasn't looking for anything. I was happy doing what I was doing. I was ready to scale up. And I told him no when he first brought it to me without even looking at it. He said, no, just take some time to take a look at this and you will be blown away. So I did. It was December of last year at the end. It was right after Christmas time. I said, all right, let me see what this is all about. And I saw a presentation, not even as good as what I'm going to show you today. It's not even close, but it was good enough. Good enough to the point where I said, and not only do I want to be a part of this, but that I'm actually going to come out of retirement to help build this. I've been in retirement from the direct sales industry for about 5 to 6 years. Said I'm going to come out of retirement to build this because I believe that while the product that I'm going to show you is great, and I'm going to show you a teaser trailer of that in a moment, the technology that is making this possible is a game changer. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities where I did not take advantage of Bitcoin when I first heard about it in 2010. But this technology is now elevating Bitcoin to the next level. And we have an opportunity to be here at the very beginning. So we represent what's called Vara ambassadors. We're Vara ambassadors, where we have the unique license rights to market any products that comes through the Dark Fusion ecosystem and their product suites. And Dark Fusion represents the technology that this is behind. Our test product to show proof of work is called Star Vara. And Vara is the genesis of massively multiverse online gaming. But as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for entertainment, educational, and training purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Stating that also, any income directly stated or implied is based off of hard work and product sales. There is no speculation or selling of securities going on here. This is not a get rich quick. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This company has a 40-year game plan starting from right now, and you're at the beginning of this game plan. Now, let me show you a trailer, a sneak peek at what our first product that we're bringing to market is all about. Take a look at this. All right, now most of the popular games today is using a platform called Web 2.0 to play. It was basically the internet and live streaming and the ability to play with other members and friends anywhere around the world. Games like Fortnite, Final Fantasy, and Roblox. And if you don't play these games, I guarantee your children or your grandchildren do. But more importantly, they don't just play these games, they spend money playing these games. As I said the other day, my son just brought me $20 again to buy some cosmetics in Fortnite. Last month he spent $70 on Fortnite, Roblox, and something on his Xbox to play with his friends and his buddies. We have almost 1 billion people around the world playing games, and they're paying money to play these games. Now, the next evolution of gaming is going to happen on a Web 3.0 technology using the blockchain, meaning we're not going to give our players ownership of their content, ownership of what they purchase, the ability to sell and trade, and how about earn money, make money on the items that they purchase and the rewards that they have inside of the game. And here's even better. How would they like to get paid playing video games? That's a no-brainer. How would you like to get paid? But we now have the technology to make that possible. Our multiverse is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology. And if you don't know what MMO means, that means massively multiplayer online game. To get an understanding of this, I encourage you to watch and rewatch the movie Ready Player One. You will be looking at the future of not just gaming, but the future of socializing, of entertainment. Everything that you're already doing on the internet now, you will be doing in the metaverse. So you're in a world with not just you and somebody else or you and the computer, but you and dozens, if not hundreds and thousands of other members from all over the world at the same time. We're going to empower people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. CEO of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, says the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. And Vara is bringing the future of economic freedom with interoperable, immutable ownership of digital assets enabled by gamification. Now, how are these games making money? Like World of Warcraft and Fortnite have earned more than $20 billion. Why? Because their players are spending anywhere between $20 to $600 a month on in-game cosmetics. Right now, every game is having an entire Halloween special. Ask your kids. They want to buy Halloween costumes for their characters in the game. That's what my son spent his money on. And every time there's a new holiday, guess what? Christmas is coming up. They're going to have a Christmas special. It's another way to have repeat customers spending money every single month, and they're making money on that. It's in-game cosmetics or pieces of equipment that can be used to customize the player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My own son, Donovan Ivey, was quoted as saying, if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about their personality into the game. Now, is there a demand for the next generation of these MMOs? Well, yes. See, gamers want high-stakes MMOs, and Vara is meeting that demand because the last AAA entrant into this space was almost 10 years ago with Final Fantasy XIV. And there are still millions of players playing that today. Vara is poised to take the market by storm by innovating the MMO model. We have full player ownership of their in-game assets. All in-game assets can be itemized, can be tokenized on Layer 2 blockchain. We're offering games as a service, infinitely expanding game universe where you can create to earn, and a truly scalable through our Byte streaming technology. We're combining three major industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the metaverse, where it's projected over the next 5 years combined to be a 12 plus, not billion, but trillion dollar industry. And Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. We're also launched our own Vara Ambassador portal, where this is designed to become the Steam of the crypto space. Right now, you only see two things on this portal. You see your business on Vara, and you see your Star Vara assets from the game. But this is going to be a portal that's going to have access to all of our product and suites on this portal. We have games as a service, blockchain as a service, finance as a service. It's going to revolutionize the way users play and earn through its walled garden and crypto off-ramp, solving problems with traditional gamers accessing crypto, in-game trading, marketplaces, and exchanges, financial application for in-game grind and generating on-chain assets, tools that allow all participants, gamers, traders, and speculators to connect live. And instead of me just telling you about it, let me give you a sneak peek at this portal. Take a look. Now, our ambassador portal becomes an extension of the playing experience with a live link to the game, an added layer of game immersion as the ambassador portal unites the game and the crypto layer. We offer layer 2 technology where you're going to be able to enjoy lightning fast transactions, seamless gameplay, and unparalleled scalability in the vast open world sci-fi setting. With our byte streaming technology, this is proprietary that the game universe can expand infinitely, opening up a world of official expansions that can grow from hundreds of beautifully handcrafted planets to millions upon release. This creates a truly dynamic gaming experience where players will always have something new to discover. It will almost be impossible for you to explore everything that this game has to offer, or this world, I should say. And with your character creator, you'll have more than 2 billion combinations where it'll be almost impossible to have two people walking around looking exactly the same. We're providing a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. Coming in the future is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. Now, how would you access this world? Well, you can access this across all major platforms and consoles, including your laptop, your PC, VR headset. What about Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, or Xbox? You'll be able to access this world. Some of you guys had a chance to watch me. I did it live, play the demo with my PlayStation controller, and I hooked it up to my TV. Well, why would I hook it up to my TV? Because guess what? Some of you guys may say, I don't have any of that stuff, Brandon. It costs a lot of money. But let me tell you something I know you do have: a cell phone. If you have a cell phone, you'll be able to access this world and interact with everybody who's interacting with it in other platforms at the same time. Let me give you an example of what this battle royale is going to look like, because guess what? Next month, we're giving away $1 million worth of Vara game tokens for the players in this battle royale. Take a look at this. Now, there's a new game that came out. If you got children, you might have bought them, called Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation. And my son had me pre-order this game in the last summer, and it came out months later. But the thing about that is, he's going to play it, and I already see it now. He doesn't play it anymore. He was going to play it for a week, beat it, and then he'll put it down and he'll never play it again. That's not good for business. I spent almost $100 for that game. What's good for business is if I was spending $100 every single month. Repeat customers. So is this a world where people are going to get bored with in a week? No. This requires over 7,000 hours just to max all your skills. That's 291 consecutive days of no life. It'll take you years to max all of your skills. We have 6 classes with 80 abilities, 26 non-combat skills for those of you who say, I'm not a gamer, I'm not going to be doing spaceships, shoot 'em up, battle royales and all that. I'm not competitive like that. Do you search the internet or surf the internet? If the answer is yes, you will be in this type of world because the surfing of the internet is going to happen inside of the metaverse. The most popular part of this world is going to be whatever you create, whatever you do, socializing. That's the biggest part of this. Now, we are taking the same advantage that Web 2.0 has in the pay to play. When kids and people are spending money, real world money, to buy V-Bucks in Fortnite or Robux in Roblox, we're also using real world money to purchase bonds in Vara for $6.99. The only difference is money is not just flowing one way. See, with Web 3.0, when you are spending this money, you are owning the content that you're purchasing in the form of NFT assets. You can use, trade, or sell. And if you sell, that means you're earning a reward. But in Web 2.0, you can't pull that reward off. You're only rich in the game. See, by adding the Web 3.0 crypto off-ramp, you're now able to pull those rewards and earnings off of the platform into your own wallet. And what we're using to facilitate all of these transactions is something called access keys, utilizing Vara game tokens. Every transaction is being validated through our access keys. This is what powers the entire world. In fact, when you're going to see the game fully open, to be able to move from one solar system to another, they got to go through the access key holders, which means you can make money by just owning an access key. The only ones who are able to stake the Vara game tokens are access key holders. And $2 out of every single bond that's being purchased is being put aside in a pool that the access key holders will share. The thing is, there's only 25,000 of these. They're limited. You might have heard of a game that came out a couple of years ago called Gala Games in the Web3 space. It looked like Farmville, like a broken down version of a Farmville. It was not impressive to me, but they made a whole lot of money. And their version of access keys came out at $500 a piece. Do you know what they are worth today? More than $90,000. To get your hands on one of our access keys is a one-time purchase of $3,000. When I got started, these access keys were $2,000. This price is about to go up in the next 30 to 60 days or so. Now, I can't tell you what the value of this is going to be in the future. Will it do what Gala did? I don't know. What I can tell you is going to be worth more than it is right now. But what's better than having one access key? Having two access keys. Now, officially, this ended last night, the Founder Pack promo. But it is still open in the back office right now, which means they still have some left to sell. So I would strongly advise that what's better than getting one access key is getting two. For $3,500, you're going to get two access keys. They're worth $3,000 a piece right now. You're also going to get 16,000 in-game Vara tokens, and we already have the value of those. They're 30 cents each. So just for having 16,000 tokens, that's $4,500 worth. You spent $3,500. You're already in profit. Plus two access keys that's going up in value. And a solar system pack and a founder's logo. I don't know when this is. I know there's a brand new team that got started in Europe. They're not a part of my organization, but they're going to dwarf. They should probably double my organization's size in the next 60 days. They should, the rate that they're going. So I know they have put it in order for a bunch of these. There was, last time I checked, there was less than 100 of them left. So this is going to sell out real fast. We also have starter packages. This is also going to end fast. If you listen to the Dev Diary yesterday, this is probably, they're going to keep this throughout the rest of at least for the next 3 weeks. For a moon pack for $100, planet pack for $400, and solar pack for $1,000. What are you getting? Well, you're getting in-game items to be used in the Vara universe, like original cosmetics, spaceship skins, loot boxes in the form of NFTs, and Vara game tokens. Once this flip switches, this will no longer be available. We will still have packages, but they're going to have different items in the packages, including, if you guys have been paying attention to the dev diaries, it's going to be really revolved around the whole Dark Fusion product suite with the DFT tokens as well as the Vara game tokens. Speaking of Dark Fusion, this is why I came out of retirement. This right here, the technology. If you're into crypto, then this should excite you. If you're not into crypto, you may not fully understand what I'm talking about, but I want you to think about when the internet was being promoted by Bill Gates in 1995 and David Letterman made fun of him and nobody understood what email was. Or we fast forward to 2009 when Bitcoin first came out and nobody understood what blockchain was. That's where we are again right now with this technology, with Dark Fusion. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets. Now, you're like, wait a minute, there's other game companies tokenizing assets. Well, what network are they using? Mostly Ethereum. We're the first to do it on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. See, like Ethereum has EVM contract language. We've introduced simple contract language, smart contract protocol called SCL by Dark Fusion Technologies that's going to revolutionize smart contracts, enabling asset tokenization, empowering the Dark Fusion exchange on the Lightning Network. In other words, not only have we launched an MMO game, we're also launching our own decentralized exchange. We're solving problems that was not previously available to have on Bitcoin, like instant payments, allowing us to settle our payments in milliseconds instead of minutes. Scalability. Bitcoin has always had this problem, which is why you have so many other altcoins out there. Like Litecoin was the first official kind of spin-off of Bitcoin to do what Bitcoin couldn't do. And even better, low cost. Our transaction speed is now 0.0002 cost 0.0002 cents per transaction. That's almost, you almost can't even see it. Our technology is bringing a 98.72% reduction in server costs. So the cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users using Dark Fusion. Dark Fusion is a product suite consisting of a smart contract modeling language we call Simple Contract Modeling Language, designed to function on the Bitcoin protocol via the Lightning Network. Using SCL, we have developed the SCL token standard, enabling developers to quickly deploy tokens on the Bitcoin network. In other words, not only are we going to be having access to making money from the games we bring to the table, but there's going to be businesses out there that are going to want to tokenize themselves. They're going to want to create smart contracts, and they're going to be looking for technology to make that happen instead of creating their own blockchain. But they've had problems with Ethereum. The cost has been high. And you've got the SEC and other agencies out there attacking everything except one coin, Bitcoin. So if they had to have the choice, yeah, I could take the risk using Ethereum and pay the high cost, or wait a minute, I can use Bitcoin? Where do you think they're going to go? Bitcoin. You saw the dev diary yesterday? Only 1% penetration into the market on the Bitcoin network right now. Only 1%. What if there's a 20, 50% penetration that Ethereum's getting that goes to Bitcoin? And we're the first to do that. This is where like I said, if you're in crypto, your head should be exploding. We're also launching, or we've already launched our Fusion wallet, where you can easily manage these tokens. And our Fusion decentralized exchange, like Uniswap and PancakeSwap or MetaMask, to enable users to trade these tokens. And how do you chart and look at every single transaction on Ethereum? You would go to Etherscan and put in the transaction hash or wallet address. We have that as well with our Fusion Explorer, easily view and track transactions all on the Bitcoin protocol. Dark Fusion is the first significant breakthrough in dApp and token development on the Bitcoin network. We have layer 1 and 2 compatibility on the Bitcoin network, chain agnostic smart contracts, Lightning Network integration, and it is all open source. This is the future of Bitcoin. This is why I cannot sleep. I've been in crypto for a while. I've made millions with crypto. And one thing that I've learned is you can get rich off of building a portfolio of crypto tokens, but you can get wealthy investing in a company that is utilizing technology that is going to be the future of the industry. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share, growth, and expansion. And we are launching an upcoming product suite that's going to be reaching new heights, more product and services. So if you thought that this was just a game, you've been sorely mistaken. The game is proof of work. The game is proof that the technology is sound. Now, let me give you another sneak peek at our product suite. Take a look at this. Now, with our product suite, we have just become BaFin certified, which is like the SEC of Europe. And we made a partnership with a major bank, one of the largest banks in Europe called Societe Generale. I did a special live the other day going over them in detail for those not in France and Europe that don't know who they are. They're a huge financial services bank with millions of customers in 160 something countries. And they are looking to use us to have their digital footprint with blockchain technology. And because of our association with them now, in the future, you're going to see, probably by the end of this month, you're going to see we're going to be offering services in the financial sector for our members to be able to earn that passive income as well. So this is a huge deal you'll be hearing more about in the very, very near future. And with the launch of our decentralized exchange called Fusion, also comes with the liquidity token to make it happen, which means we now have two tokens in our ecosystem. The Vara game token, which is our utility token for the Star Vara universe, but also the DFT token, which is our liquidity token for our Fusion exchange. DFT is a cryptographic token on the Dark Fusion network. It is built natively in SCL and leverages the existing Bitcoin and Lightning Network infrastructure, just like the ETH coin, Ethereum ERC20 is built on their what's it called MVC or VC. I just forgot their network, but ours is SCL. With our Fusion dashboard, this is what it's going to look like. So we've got the ambassador portal. We've got the DApp wallet, which I can kind of pull up right here. Oh no. I'm updating that. I can't pull that up. And then we've got the Vara game itself. Battle Royale, yeah. We're in beta with it right now. And we're gonna have our Fusion exchange on your phone as well. Oops. There we go. Speaking of the Battle Royale, we're launching in phases, and you are at phase 1 right now. Battle Royale beta testing is right now in October. Oops, wrong button. Then in December, next month, we are launching our worldwide SCL launch and Battle Royale tournaments where the winner will win $1 million. Well, they're going to have $1 million worth of Vara up for grabs. And I just literally got a message from one of our leaders called Universe. And he just sent me this. I'm just going to read what he just said. It said, researching the game world, which I'm not part of a bit, just clued in that Vara is in its core rollout copying a big portion of how Fortnite came on the scene. You guys know who Fortnite is. A few months after its initial launch, Epic Games dropped Fortnite Battle Royale, a free mode using assets and gameplay elements from the main game in which 100 people square off against each other in a fight for survival, with the last living player crowned the winner. That's exactly what we're doing. Only now we get to be in the beta for it. So we are testing it out. So if you get a chance to be in here, you're going to be able to be skilled at this before the public, which gives you an advantage. I already did 2 lives of me playing the game, and not just on the phone, but also I did it with my PlayStation controller. I connected to, and then I connected it to my 72-inch flat screen on my wall in my game room. And I was laying in my lounge chair playing with my PlayStation, and my wife comes in the room, and she was like, she looked at it because I showed her it on the phone, and she looked at it on the screen. She said, I thought you said this is not coming on PlayStation until next year. I said, it's not. So she looks at me again, and I'm sitting there. She's like, wait a minute, but you're playing it on PlayStation. And I laughed and said, no, I'm not. And I showed her the phone next to me. And then she looks at me, she looks at the controller, she looks at the screen, says, but you're playing it on PlayStation. I said, no, I'm just screencasting it from my phone on my big screen, and I connected my Bluetooth wireless controller to my phone. So I'm playing it just like I would. And then she was like, you mean to tell me those aren't PlayStation graphics? That's from the phone? I said, yeah. She was like, oh, okay. And my wife's not a gamer. She's Farmville, Sims, those type of little apps. Not a big time gamer. She was impressed by that. So we got the Battle Royale coming out next month. Then we got phase 2 in January where Fusion 1 launch of our decentralized exchange for the layer 1. And for those, we'll spend some time on this that don't understand, how can you do this on Bitcoin? What makes it faster? Well, the way the technology works is Bitcoin is the blockchain is a ledger. It records every single Bitcoin transaction. And when it fills up one block, a new block is created and it fills up. And it takes on average about 10 minutes per block. But if you send Bitcoin from one wallet to another, sometimes that transaction can happen in 30 seconds, or it may take 10 minutes, depending on how congested it is. Think about driving on a freeway. If you get on the freeway before people get off work, you can move a little bit faster. But once it gets congested, it slows everything down. So it's impossible to have fast transactions. You can't go to the grocery store, try to buy something with Bitcoin, and it takes you 10 minutes. So people behind you is like, wait, you got to wait 10 minutes for this transaction to go through? That's why it has never been feasible until now. What the Lightning Network and what the Dark Fusion technology is doing is creating, let's say, a fast lane on the freeway. So the Bitcoin blockchain is in the slow lane. Dark Fusion is in the fast lane. And Dark Fusion is now doing transactions off of the Bitcoin blockchain, once a certain number is done, bottles it all together, and then sends that one transaction, which is like 50,000 of them combined, sends them all as one transaction to the Bitcoin blockchain to be recorded so that it's not holding up everybody else. You guys see on this? And now, how can we save money on the cost? Well, on the Bitcoin blockchain, you've got to pay for every transaction. But if we bundle all the transactions together, by the time it gets to the blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain is only seeing one transaction. And you might say, well, what if I want to view my transaction? If I go to the Bitcoin blockchain, I don't know, my transactions bundle with everybody. Yeah, but if you go to our Ether, like version of Etherscan, our Explorer, you can see every single individual transaction is being recorded. That I hope that I try to break it down in a way my mom can understand. For that, that's called layer 1. So we have token minting and hosting. Then we are also offering layer 2, which now is going to happen in March, where other businesses that would normally create a smart contract on Ethereum, they now can do it on Bitcoin using our technology. March 2024. And phase 3 is May 2024. Global product marketplace launch. I don't know what that fully means yet. I don't need to know. All I know is I've made more than $150,000 in the last 7 months in pre-launch. 31K just last month in pre-launch. Nobody knows who we are. We haven't even gone viral yet, but that's about to change probably in the next 60 days, where timing and positioning is important. And who are the founders? Who are the people behind this? Are they real? Can we see them? Yes. They're doing a dev diary now every Tuesday and Friday, so you'll be able to see them. But let me show you them instead of telling you about them. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I'm a 3D artist. Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun. There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The start of our universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
I mean, so after all of that, the question is, can you do this? If you don't get it after all of that, I don't know what to tell you. But there is no experience required. If you're a gamer, how would you like to get paid playing video games? Doing this all day. If you're not a gamer, how would you like to get paid from other people playing video games? If you're a networker, you've got huge networks, you're of influence. How would you like to get paid offering a service that is positioned in the fastest growing asset in the history of the world, the greatest performing asset of the past decade, that's bringing in the future of the internet. That's not about speculation. That's not about selling mining rigs or AI trading bots that say, give us your money and we're going to trade on your behalf and we guarantee you 1 to 3% a day or a week or a month, which never even works. You end up losing all your money, the government shuts it down, or the owners run off with everybody's money. We sell a product because this is a product that people will want to use even if there is no network or marketing arm attached to it. So no money exchanges hands until a product is sold. And then people say, well, Brandon, I'm not a gamer. I don't know gamers. And I don't want to recruit anybody. Can I still make money? Yes. You can earn passive income. One way is by purchasing the access key. Now, this is passive income in the sense that when our players are buying bonds in the game and our other clients are using our services, you get paid. No money exchanges hands unless product and services are being sold. But the best part is you're not the one who has to go out there and sell the product. You're just getting paid when people are purchasing it because you're an access key holder on a passive basis. And there's going to be more passive opportunities when they showcase the next edition of what our compensation plan is going to look like. And then if you're a crypto guy like me, your head is exploding. If you're thinking like me, my thing is I need to get my hands on as many access keys and Vara game tokens and DFT tokens as I possibly can. I had an opportunity to get BNB tokens when there were 60 cents back in 2018 or so, and I passed on it. I had an opportunity to get on Doge. I missed that. I had an opportunity to get Shiba Inu. I missed that. I'm tired of missing out. And if I can get my hands on Vara tokens and DFT tokens, I don't know what the future of it holds, but at least I'll be the first. I want to get my hands on as many as I can. There's no experience required. High quality company videos, as you've seen, affordable entry levels, and a simple and duplicatable system. So what you want to do is get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're out, that's okay. There's plenty of other good companies out there where you can sell health and wellness products and smoke buds and whatever you want to do. But at least do something. Do something. If this makes sense to you, to get back to the person who invited you and get yourself signed up. Those who answered my call to action almost a year ago that got started in January and February, you guys are sitting pretty right now. You have a lot of you don't even realize how you've got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of commissions sitting there waiting for you if you actually do 10% of what I'm doing. Go to work. I came out of retirement and I don't roll out of bed for less than $10,000. I am here to make millions. And I'm looking for leaders. We're in pre-launch right now. If you have the temperament that you need to wait till everything is perfect, don't sign up. I don't need you or your money. What takes time is money from me. I don't need this. I have my own company. I'm looking for leaders who want to help to build this, to work out the kinks, to find the errors, to get it all fixed, shopped, shined up, waxed, and ready to go on launch, baby, so we can make some serious money. That's who I'm looking for. So if you're other, this doesn't work, wait 6 months. We'll still be here. Wait 6 months. But I want to run with those who want to make it happen right now. The next presentation I do is going to be tomorrow night for the US at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to create the StreamYard link right after this, and I'm going to post it in our Telegram group. We have social media groups to get you plugged in so that you're never out of the loop and not know what's going on. We've got the lake there. Now I can drag you to it, but I can't make you drink it. It's up to you to get that information. I'll lead you to it. And you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You're not alone. We have a large community that's getting bigger every single day to help and work with you. How would you like to wake up one day and see money in your back office that you didn't even know where it came from? Marnita Casa. That happened to her. All right, with everybody, that is it. I'm going to end by playing a different video. I'm going to play from the main money man behind this company, Mr. Rob Hersoff. He's a billionaire out of Cape Town, South Africa. You can Google him. You can YouTube him. He's like Tony Stark's. when I was looking at his background, some of the things that he's done and how he's been portrayed as this kind of party billionaire guy in his younger days. I was watching a YouTube video. I was like, really? He was getting down like that? But that's what billionaires do. But he's, in his own words, why he's invested in this project. So with that, thank you guys for being here. I look forward to working with those of you who decide to join with us. Get the Founders Packs while you can, or sell them while you can. You make money when you sell them. And I will see you on the next presentation tomorrow night, but don't come alone. Bring some guests with you. Take care. Here's a video. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersov, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London, and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world. But I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guise and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.